The UN inspection team that is investigating the chemical weapons claims in Syria had to put its field work on hold today. Inspectors said security concerns delayed their next trip out until Wednesday, tomorrow. CNN's Frederik Pleitgen is in Damascus. He tells us it is still very much a war zone there.
Syria's government, on the one hand, seems to be getting the message from the international community, but they're also showing a lot of defiance as well. What's been going on throughout the better part of the day is at the outskirts of Damascus, where, of course, all of these chemical weapons attacks are alleged to have taken place, have been pounded with artillery. The U.S., for its part, believes that the Syrian government might be doing that to cover up possible evidence in those places before the UN chemical weapons inspectors managed to get down there. However, the Syrian government says that the only reason why it's continuing its war unabated is that it's trying to keep rebels who are in those areas at bay. The weapons inspectors, for their part, were not able to go out to an area where they wanted to inspect a second site today. They were citing security concerns, saying that they wanted to be sure that things were actually safe for them to travel down there. However, we managed to get video from a filmer. This is CNN exclusive of the place called Zamalka. This is the outskirts of Damascus, the Damascus suburbs. And what that filmer brought us back was some very interesting video of the days after that chemical weapons attack happens. It shows a mass grave where a lot of people have been buried. There's very little space still in that mass grave. It also shows a lot of dead bodies that are still there and that are unidentified and therefore can't be buried. Those bodies show no outward signs of any sort of wounds, and therefore it seems as though they might have inhaled something that would have killed them. But there were also miraculous tales of survival. There was one man who showed the filmer a makeshift gas mask that he himself built out of a plastic cup, some cotton, and some coal to make a filter, and he said that appears to have been enough to save him. But still, the situation there on the ground, absolutely dire. And of course, the U.S. says it would be absolutely essential for the weapons inspectors to get down into that area. The Syrian government today said that they were not the ones who were holding the weapons inspectors up. They said that once the negotiations started with the UN, the weapons inspectors got down there as fast as possible. But the Syrian government is also warning that if the U.S. and other countries attack it, Syria will retaliate. Frederik Pleitgen, CNN, Damascus.